Clicking on the video, continuing with more New World gameplay. We may, in this stream, during this New World gameplay stream, we may actually have to break and install the public test realm so that we are able to show that off. We want to look at that New World Void Gauntlet. We want to make sure and check that out during our New World gameplay. So thank you so much for being here, and we're going to end the other stream and redirect everybody over and make sure and change that thumbnail. So thank you guys so much. If you came over with the redirect, thank you. We greatly appreciate the support of the streams, both the live streams as well as the talk shows and the gameplay. I'll get you some gameplay volume here in just a second. I got a really great, really great, and thank you for the new member, Wada Cash with the brand new member. Thank you very much. Enjoy the dope badge and emotes. I don't know when you did that. Thank you very much. Is this live? This is live, yes. And we redirected. So yes, you guys should all just kind of automatically come over, and I'll get you that game volume in just a second. We are going to do everything we can to get into that public testing realm. I can't pull any strings or get any favors, so we're going to be in there. I don't think anybody can, to be quite honest with you. We got a great well-rested bonus too. So we should be able to crank through some of these levels today. Ooh, whoa, there we go. 7 months from Liquid Smoke. Wasn't even aware this was a thing. Happy Wednesday. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you can re-up your memberships with the $. Thanks, Mama. You guys want to see the cupcake? My wife made these for my birthday because I love these cookies, and the icing is made with the spread. This cookie has a spread that tastes like it, and she made the icing from it. They're amazing. Here, I'll give you a kiss. Okay. Are the auction houses linked now? They'll be linked in the public test realm, but I don't think they're linked yet. They're planning on linking them.
You want the store open?
Have it closed, please. Thank you. Do you guys sell the cupcakes along with your coffee? No, but she did use my coffee. She used it to make coffee-flavored ice cream. She used the light roast, and it was incredible. So we're going to try and find a way to get you guys that recipe. So.
Seek forever, Father Mascola.
Okay. So we can't do that one. Is that so it's always that one? Man, that's a bummer. So we want to do the faction ones that we just grabbed. Purge and Procure, 5 and 6. We got any homies on? This area can be a bit of a slog. Victor, Salty, Manny, King Keys, you guys are all on. Birder is too low, and King Keys is too low. So Manny and Victor could help if you guys want. All right, let me get these slammed out because I've got so much rested XP at that bottom. Ouch, my freaking ankle itched real bad. If you accept and abandon, it will refresh in a few minutes. Okay, hang on. I like that they had expedition ones, but at the same time, I don't like that they had expedition ones.
In what manner may I oblige you?
Oh yeah, he's gonna refresh in 3.5 minutes. There we go. There we go. Good tip. Good tip. I can wait. Oh, that's Apex. He watches as well. Oh, look at him. He's right there. He's been helping us even though he's not in the same thing, same faction. So let's just we can give this 3 minutes and just kind of talk. If you guys missed the update about the New World Void Gauntlet, we looked at the details. It's gonna pair very, very well with a life staff because it specs off of focus and intelligence. So very excited. Hopefully we can get into the New World public test realm to try that out. We'll have to do another gameplay stream if that's the case. We'll have to. That's gonna be tight. We'll have to make a thumbnail and stuff if we can get into it. Apex is the homie. He really is. He really is the homie for helping out. And we're gonna try and grab another faction quest here in 2.5 minutes. Oh my! Oh! You're only 23, right? Yeah. No worries, King. No worries. Here, let me move my camera just a touch so it's not quite encroaching on the UI. They did say in a recent thing, New World combat changes will be coming where you will be able to switch your weapons a little bit more fluidly. That has been a pretty common complaint, is that you press the weapon switch button and the fluidity's not there, so you end up not switching weapons. So they are looking at that. They're also looking at oh, that was my dodge, wasn't it? Yeah, I need to rebind dodge.
In what manner may I oblige you?
Oh, I think I bound it to R for that game. Shoot. Key bindings. What is it? Navigation, dodge. You're about to change assignment R to a new action, dodge. This will leave the old action to interact, not bound. Yeah, that's fine. Because we're going to set interact to E. Where does it go? Where is it? Inventory, social. Where is interact? Camera, navigation, user interface. Why don't I see it? Action. Here it is. There we go.
Seek forever, Father, my scholar.
14 seconds. Here we go. Yeah, it's fine, Abe. It's easy to come in here and rebind around it. It's not a big deal. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to some New World gameplay. We appreciate it. We are waiting to see if we can't get the public testing thing installed. Dynasty Shipwreck. Unspeakable horrors that could compromise the setting are unfolding in Dynasty Shipwreck. Destroy every corrupted necessary without exception. Okay, I don't think that's a part of the... I don't think that's a part of the thing. Hang on. Let's unpin those. We want these pinned. Yeah, it's up there. Okay, cool. New stream, new like. Yeah, get us our first 100 likes. Good turnout on the gameplay, man. Thanks. If you're new, hit subscribe so you can talk in chat. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions about the New World Public Test Realm and the New World Void Gauntlet. You have a Dynasty Tombing Orb? Okay. I don't want to do Dynasty Shipyard just because I don't want to get stuck in there, because I may need to back out of the game and install the Test Realm. So, we can maybe do that tomorrow. But if we get into the Test Realm, I don't know how long it's going to last, though. I don't know if they said that. This is one of my favorite environments in the game. I'm gonna wait for Apex to catch up. Yeah, the test realm opens up at 3, but you're supposed to be able to install it ahead of time. They haven't officially announced that yet. The only bummer about this area is having to serpentine past the boar. They're real aggressive in this area for some reason. Only thing I don't like. We got 40 more likes to the first 100 likes, guys. Thanks so much. I love the animal sounds in this environment. It reminds me of that Wizard of Oz scene. I do believe in spooks. Ow. I do believe in spooks. Ow. Where is where we're headed? It's this way. Man, that guy will not stop shooting me. Tell you what, I'll oblige you, dude. I'll frickin' oblige you, bro. No problem. I'll oblige you, bro. You wanna shoot at me? Sucker. Can't join. Oh yeah, you're too low level this area. You'd be getting one tapped. Friggin' a boar would sneeze on you and you'd be dead. That's 3 out of 8. Yeah, I did the quest that gives you like 35,000. I did that already. There we go. Likes are going up. Guys, thanks for all those likes. Appreciate it. What? Oh, we finished it. Okay. Next one's only 250 meters this way. The biggest innovations in Elden Ring brings a winning formula. Great. You missed. Come on, man. You have 500 hours in New World? Holy. There's rumors about potential FromSoft Sony partnership. I find it kind of interesting if Sony gets a blog post. Yeah, maybe. I got a whole theory and some ideas about what they're going to be doing with Elden Ring, and we'll save it for some From Friday discussions. I got some theories. I think I know what's going on. Ow. You only have 260 hours? I like how you said only. I like how you said only. Oops. I have 300 hours, 100 of those sitting in queue. That's right, that's right. I miss Leaf Blow and Balls Deep. I'm not doing any Leaf Blow right now. Sorry. Leaf Blow! Leaf Blow! I think we already did that. Why is it acting like I need to do it? Or it just always has that? Balls Deep! We need these guys to respawn. This isn't a very big area. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of pearls. Thought she'd be pretty foxy. Come on, man. Spawn rate here is bad. Usually areas like this are pretty quick. Oh, you found... What? Huh? I set the noise gate so I can chew like right on the mic and you guys shouldn't hear it. Here we go. All right. Got to go up there. YouTube's going to hide dislike counts for all videos. I don't know why they're doing that. That's just going to drive engagement down. I just don't vibe with this New World content, man. I've tried, but it just ain't for me. Good luck to you and your fam. I'm out of here. Zubair says, I love the and your fam bit. Like, that makes it okay. I can't hear you eat, but I can hear you thinking. Okay. YouTube dislikes will be disappearing. Yeah, Sven just put it in the Discord. Okay, so if I were to theorize, I could always ask my partner manager the next time we talk to him, like, why they're doing it. But if I had to theorize, They might even say it in the article. It probably is driving unhealthy engagement that they can't measure. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, someone just every single day, I've got a guy with at least 3 or 4 accounts, and every day he comes to my channel, clicks on my newly scheduled videos or premiered videos, and just hits downvote immediately. And they're like, number one, that's psychopathic, like, behavior. That's insane, but they don't like the fact that people are doing that. They can't measure that. They can't predict what that user is going to do because they're interacting with the platform in such a degenerate way. It's not to control narrative. I don't buy that. It may have poor predictive value. That's what I think it is. I think let's go downvote this video, or I hate this guy, I'm going to always downvote his videos. I think it's becoming an unhealthy metric. Like, they can't predict anything off of it. 100% what they said in the vid. Targeting was a big issue when they literally saw no watch time changes with those attacks. Right, so I'm right. That's why they're doing it. It's an unhelpful metric. It's like, that doesn't help us. Like, basically, all you downvote committed people, your behavior is too stupid to predict. It's like when you play a video game, and all of a sudden you play against somebody who's garbage and it throws you off. It's like, you people are so dumb and degenerate, like, we can't even predict your behavior. Like, you're too stupid to help the algorithm. It would be like putting an iPad in front of a baby and letting them hit the keyboard and being like, let's predict what this baby's going to do on YouTube. Right? It's just as valuable. It's like, it's so unpredictable. Watch time and CTR are the main they use. Right. Yep. We shouldn't express our distaste. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Oh, golly. What we're saying is there are people on the website that see the like and the dislike count public, and calling people stupid for using downvote. You can't express distaste. You guys aren't listening. You're clearly not listening. I did not say that. I'm going to try again, and this time, don't type anything. Just listen to what I am saying. There are people that will go to a video only to downvote it. That's the only reason they do it. It's not viewable yet. It's a scheduled premiere. In my case, it's a scheduled stream. Scheduled stream or scheduled premiere. They're not expressing distaste. They're being a degenerate trash. Like, they're not giving the platform a useful metric. Do you understand? If you watch the video and then you leave a dislike or a comment, that's not the same. That's a metric that they can use to measure what to suggest to you. Do you understand now? I'm not saying pressing dislike is stupid. I'm saying there are people that's all they do. They go to a video and hit dislike. They don't watch it. They don't interact with the content. They are literally just there to drive the dislikes up because they don't like the streamer or the YouTuber. Those people are degenerate. Like, they're not interacting with the feature or the website in a way where they can predict their behavior. And that's all YouTube cares about. YouTube wants to predict your behavior so they can continue to feed you videos and you keep watching. Like, think about it. If let's say you really like gardening videos, but you can't stand Charlie the Gardener, right? You got Charlie the Gardener, and you don't like him, right? You met him at a conference, and you think he's a douche. So every day you go to Charlie's channel and you downvote his videos and you don't even watch them. Now, you like gardening content and you consume gardening content and you look it up. So YouTube's trying to feed you gardening content, but now it's a confused algorithm because they're like, wait a minute. This person is religiously going and hitting dislike on these videos, on these gardening videos. Right? Oh, we're not even in the right spot. Hang on, we gotta leave. I wasn't paying attention. So do you see what I'm saying? When every day they boot up like dislike, 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 and then they go and consume content that's similar to what he makes, the algorithm doesn't know what to do with that person. They're using the feature in a degenerate way. It's like that's not how that's supposed to be used. You're using it as a mechanism of hate and like attack, which is it's minimal at best. Dislike doesn't even hurt the video. It counts as engagement. That's why these people are so stupid. It will keep me from finding more content creators like him in the gardening area. I understand where you're going, and your statements like dislikes help recommend, but can be said for both sides. Yeah, I'm not saying that if you use the dislike button, you're a degenerate. Like, that's not what I was saying at all. The committed people that's how they interact with the platform. Hiding the dislikes is going to de-incentivize that behavior. The hate campaigns and the everybody go downvote this video, that's all going to stop because that creates anomalous data points that they can't do anything with. It's always such clickbait BS. The video should be titled, "We're going down rabbit holes today." Phrasing? Oh, come on. Everybody in chat heard what I said. There's no way for me to exclude Charlie from my gardening content search. No, yeah, you can do that. You can say, don't recommend this to me, or I don't like this, and eventually his content will show up less in when you're searching. That is true. If you never click on his videos, and when they're recommended to you, you say you don't want to watch them, that will start to cleanse him from your feed. Did you say something? I didn't hear you. Yeah. Can't hear anything over this axe grinding. Oh, golly. Get out the frickin' thing. Oh, we gotta search for chests. It could be more about that streamer. It could be the opinion or the topic dislike helps to avoid that. Right, and there's nothing wrong with you watching a video and hitting dislike. That is not even remotely what we were talking about. YouTube doesn't like degenerate metrics. It's like, we can't do anything with this. 1,000 people went and downvoted this video in a matter of minutes. Why? Because some idiot in Reddit or 4chan or something told them to. And now they don't. Now that video has like weird anomalous metrics on it. And they're like, what do we do with this video? It's got all this weird data points on it. I mean, likes and dislikes are a helpful barometer for the content creator. Don't get me wrong. Like if I post a video and it gets bad views and bad like dislike ratio from my audience, and I know my audience is primarily engaging with it, I know, okay, that topic's a no-go. You know, we're not going to touch that topic again. They don't like it. I like all your videos simply because I want to support you. I have not watched all of them, but I like any of them I come across. Should likes be thrown out for that reason too? It can be said both ways. No. The difference is, EJ, let's say you watch 10 of my videos and you like all 10, and then you also automatically like 5 or 6, maybe 7 that you see. That is not an anomalous data point. That's a data point that has it has a synchronicity with the rest of your behavior. Meaning, oh, he likes this guy's content. He likes even if he doesn't watch. Like, look at the pattern. Like. Look at the view duration. Okay. And then here's a couple that he liked without watching. Do you see what I mean? Like, you're not creating something that's anomalous. Like, here's a guy who disliked 10 gardening videos and he didn't watch a single one. You can't do anything with that information. Here's a guy who liked 17 videos and 7 of them he didn't watch, but they were all about New World. Okay. That's good information. That's good intel. Do you see the difference? The minute you have anomalous data points, they can't be used. It's trash. It's like, throw this data out. It's bad data. You can assume they don't like gardening. If it's something that I don't enjoy, but generally enjoy the host, I will do nothing. I only dislike a program if it's the first time I've watched something and decide I don't want to see anything else they do. You can assume we're passing in the night, EJ. I don't know if I'm understanding what you're saying now. My point was, if you watch 6 different gardening channels, but then there's this one channel that you just religiously go to, you're committed. You go and you hit downvote on the videos without watching them. That's a confusing data point to them. They don't understand what in the frick you're doing. It's like the algorithm doesn't have a category for hate. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, clearly this person hates him, so throw the data point out. They want good concrete data, and that's not good concrete data. That's why they are deciding to hide the public count. Because they know when they do this. Oh no. They know when they do this that they're going to see a massive reduction in people doing this. If I dislike 10 gardening videos from the same person, you can assume I don't like their content, opinions, and presentation. You can only assume that if you've actually watched them. That's, I think, the point that you're missing here. There are people that will do that and they don't watch a single minute of the video. So that data point makes no sense. There's no view duration. Like I said, it's not something they can't do anything with that data point. They're like, why would you do this? You don't even know the contents of the video. You didn't watch it. And you're saying presentation or opinions. The algorithm can't measure presentation because the algorithm is based purely off of the data points in the video, tags, description, title, and your interaction with it. They have no idea that, like, oh, I don't like that guy's purple lighting. The algorithm can't measure that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, imagine going into a restaurant every day to be like, hey, I just want to let y'all know your food sucks, and then you walk out. They'd be like, okay, we can't do anything with that information. You're not telling us what you don't like about the food. You're not even buying the food, so we don't even know what menu item you're reacting to. You just make sure every day on your way to work to open our front door and say, hey, your food sucks. They saw a reduction in the 1 to 2 day test, and that's why it's 100% coming full swing.
Seek forever, Father Mascola.
Here we go.
What manner may I oblige you?
Yeah, baby. All right, let's
Seek
grab some
forever,
more.
Father Mascola. In what manner may I oblige you?
I never actually click the dislike button if it's something new. I just don't interact with it again. Yeah, I mean, either way is fine. Like, I'm not going to sit here and... I think people hear degenerate and stupid, and they think that, like, I'm just trying to insult people. No, generally, it's degenerate. It's not... That's not, you know, normative, useful, good interaction, right? Like, if you go into a pizza shop and they bring you the pizza and you throw it on the floor and then you pick it up and you say, this pizza tastes terrible, that's a degenerate way to interact with the pizza. Like, that's not how you're supposed to interact with it. Like, what are you doing? Coming every single day to a channel to be like, oh, there's his scheduled stream and premiere, dislike. That's a degenerate way to interact with that feature. That's not how it's meant to be used. Now, the like button being pressed before seeing the video isn't necessarily degenerate, because like is seen as support and approval. And if you do support and approve of the person's content, even if you watch 75% of the videos instead of all of them, they now know what type of video and content that you like. Half of what is recommended to me is absolute garbage. That's why I disengage from YouTube. YouTube's kind of like what you put in, what you get out. If you chew a little, you're going to get a little. So your recommend's going to have a little substance if you engage with a small, narrow amount of content. Removing dislike will only make people false report. People like that will find a way. Can't shield people from hate. Yeah, but false reports are a lot harder to they're a lot harder to do in great number because it takes a lot of time. And false reporting is a quick way to get banned. If you go and mass downvote a video, it's really easy and there's nothing bannable there. False reporting will get you banned and then you won't be, you won't have an account anymore. There's a big difference between getting your buddies on 4chan to go downvote a video and getting your buddies to go mass false report. Mass false reporting will result in a ban. There were people that tried to do that to me when I started streaming on YouTube. There was some chick from Planet Destiny that did that. She tried to get a bunch of people to go report, and somebody replied and they're like, you can't do this. You can't brigade for false reporting. We could have basically taken screenshots of the tweets, sent it to YouTube, and gotten their channel a community strike for what she was doing. She was using Twitter, but it's still a community strike. It's a community strike to target a YouTube channel for reporting. You're not allowed to do that. She deleted the tweets and got scared because someone's like, "You can't do this. Like this is highly unethical and against TOS." So I highly doubt you're going to have people doing that crap. Like, yeah, just go false report. Well, then you're going to lose your account. People start losing their YouTube accounts, they're going to think twice about false reporting, bro. Honest question, why do you prefer YouTube or Twitch? Because YouTube isn't run by favor trading frat boys. YouTube runs their organization far more professionally. They don't allow high school gossip to ruin a person's livelihood. The Purple Platform does. Purple Platform is run by garbage human beings. Favor trading, corrupt, unethical, garbage human beings. Hiding negative opinions, regardless of the validity, is not going to turn out good. It's trying to falsely inflate the opinion of someone else. You're acting like they're gonna delete negative opinions, which I can do if I want. You understand that, right? Like, any YouTuber right now, regardless of likes and dislikes, can completely eradicate all dissenting opinions from their comment section and their chat. I have the power to do that, and so do my mods, and we don't do it. Someone else might. The market's going to do what the market does. We have the ability right now to do that. No one's doing that. You think dislikes going away is somehow like removing dissenting opinions? That's the point of dislikes. You can delete as many comments as you want. You can't remove ratio. You're projecting an intention onto dislikes that YouTube doesn't have there. That's why you're missing this. Yeah, Razagi, we covered the New World public test realm this morning and talked about the Void Gauntlet mob variety. It's looking really good. Publicly viewable dissenting opinions. That's not what dislikes are there for. You're projecting something onto dislikes that's not why they're there. So you're creating a false value and acting like that value is getting corrupted, and that's not the value of dislikes. That's why I think you're missing this. It has nothing to do with your opinion. It has everything to do with your predictable behavior. What are dislikes for? They're for recommending content to the viewer and nothing else. That's literally what YouTube says. Right. They've never given you any other inclination that, like, it's about your opinion. What I think happens is when this sort of thing happens, people want to get out and bang on the drum of free speech or censorship, and I think you're pulling out a baseball bat and you're hitting a volleyball with it. Like, it just looks stupid. It looks foolish. I'm not saying you're stupid, but I'm saying, like, people always do this. It's like, oh, free speech, oh, censorship. It's like that's not what this is about. You're literally taking a baseball bat and hitting a volleyball. Like, it just ends up looking clumsy, and the bat's gonna swing back and hit you in the face. Like, that's not what this is about. You can't say that when YouTube literally was caught putting paid for front page search ads at the end of searches. Sorry. That's both that's kind of the red herring and a non sequitur put into a blender. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Oh, I forgot to spend my points. I mean, I appreciate the back and forth. I just think I think you're off on this. Me disliking a video provides no value to another person. You don't know me. You don't know why I dislike. It's a personal metric, not a critique of the content. Right. This is such a pretty area. It's my favorite area in the game. If you remove the dislike and leave the likes, you can make every video look good. Nope, not true either. Homie, let me ask you something. If you stroll across a video with 100,000 views and it has a very, very small amount of likes compared to other videos you've seen with 100,000 views, what like to view ratio is going to be a visible metric. You're like, man, this thing's kind of tanking. So both the public and that streamer knows this video is not doing well. It's not being liked. It may perform well viewership-wise, but it's not being liked. You see this with people who get ratioed on Twitter all the time. Stupid, ignorant hot takes. Somebody will be like, hey, use me to ratio. Disagree with this guy. And then they get ratioed. How long before they hide views? No. They'll never hide views because view count is a psychological motivator for click, and they want you to click. Hiding views would be one of the stupidest things they could ever do. They talked about hiding view count on purple, and they never did it because it's a motivator for click. You don't want to demotivate conversion. Yeah, when a comment gets disliked, you can't see how many times it's been disliked. Yeah. Oh, we missed our in. It's this way. Yeah, hiding the view count would affect whether or not people watch a video, Abe. There's a psychology behind it. They're never going to do that. They are never going to do that. They will not hide view count. When a video has 1 million likes already, then you can throw it trending and make it look good. I don't understand that sentence. Hunt the striped Kieran. There he is. Go find a video with 1 million likes and 10 million dislikes. Luno's getting hot with memes and trends. If he says "sheesh" while pointing at his forearm, I'll lose my mind. I don't even know what that is. If I cared about view count, I wouldn't be here right now. That's pretty funny. We actually hit well above our weight class with view count for live streams. We hit way above our weight class. We pull the view count that like really big channels pull. No, Mama, thank you. Yeah, it was good. Trending videos is 80% viewer retention and CTR. If something's converting really, really strongly and it has high retention. Great stream today for sure. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Viewership of a live stream can be very deceptive too on YouTube. So, for an example, today, the talk show averaged viewership that the day before did, but it has way more total views because we were getting a constant rotation of people because we were on a trending topic. YouTube Rewind 2018, 13 million dislikes, 3 million likes. Hide the dislikes, put it in trending. Easy way to make it look like it's doing well, then it's not. You seem to misunderstand why things end up in trending. You're again operating with an unspoken conspiracy or cynicism or skepticism, and here's why you are in error in your view. Okay, for YouTube to like in your mind maybe save face and make it look like their YouTube Rewind is trending. The reason they don't want to do that is because organic trending, organic CTR, and watch time is going to result in better watch time, better conversion, better clicks, more satisfied viewers, which means more ad revenue. Okay? Tricking you into clicking on a trending video that's actually not trending doesn't serve their purposes because it will drive down retention, satisfaction, and therefore drive down ad revenue. I think you misunderstand how the platform operates. You're operating under this conspiracy that, like, they want to be able to handpick what's trending. Now, this may be nice for them to save face if a video they put out isn't performing well, but they don't have some ulterior motive here where they want to make videos look good that aren't good, because that doesn't help them. That would hurt them. That's why clickbait videos are punished in the background.
In what manner may I oblige?
If you put a bunch of stuff on your thumbnail and in your topic description that's not in the video, that actually hurts that video's recommendation and presence in the search results. Do you want to know why? It leads to dissatisfied viewers, less watch time, which means less ad revenue. They don't like those kinds of videos. I'm not saying you're an idiot for having skepticism. I'm saying your skepticism and cynicism, while I could understand somebody might think that, it's not in the platform's interest to do what you're talking about. What about video suppression? Oh, people that claim that they're like ghost banned or whatever and their videos don't get seen. I know there might be evidence of that it depends on the topic, right? I don't know. I think a lot of that gets overstated or stated by people that have, you know, the victim complex. I don't know. I've not seen enough evidence. Now, in years past, there were people who were clearly ghost banned and suppressed. I don't think it happens anymore. Yeah, if they feel something, is spreading misinformation or something, sure. Especially if it could have, you know, damaging effects to viewers. Like if it's like somebody saying, hey, drink this motor oil and it'll really help you feel better, you know, and they make a convincing case and they wear a lab coat. They were controlling where political ads showed up. You mean they were targeting people for ads that would speak to them? Homie. Homie. Of course, they were controlling where those were showing up. They control the ads that you see right now. I never saw any reports of them doing unethical things with political ads. I don't remember that. Hang on. Apparently there's a side quest somewhere in here.
It is good to have you here in our perfect.
As soon as I started playing Lost Ark, I got cleavage ads. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That doesn't surprise me in the least. Where's the trade house? Let's check the trade house real quick. Looks like it's up and to the right. There kind of is. It's a long legal battle. Oh, they're actually in a legal battle about the political ads thing? I don't remember seeing that. So I'm not going to act like it's not happening. I just don't remember. I never saw that. Trade house over here. Yeah, I don't think they have them unified yet. I don't think. Yeah. It's mainly about controlling of ads and how Facebook, Google do it, blah, 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 less political. Oh, no, yeah, I know that's been hotly debated for years. Is targeting ads, is a targeted ad, is the ethics behind targeted marketing, right? If y'all want to have a nuanced discussion about the nature of public forums on the internet, I'm down, but at first approximation, YouTube's a private company. Right. I kind of feel like curation, promotion, suppression limits discovery.
Seek forever, Father, my scholar.
Discovery,
What manner may I oblige you?
to me, okay. Discovery is not about what's fair. It's about what's effective. I don't want to be treated fair. I want to be treated well. Do you see the difference? I want effective discovery. Well, we have to give all channels equal discovery opportunities. That's a frickin' train wreck. There's too many channels. I want to be treated well. Give me very good discovery, effective discovery. Don't put me in front of moms looking for quilting guides. What's the point of that? Don't put me in front of, kids looking for Minecraft videos. That's a waste. So discovery is not about fair. It's about what's good. We need good discovery, not just discovery in general. Why do you think what Purple's doing with Front Page and their Boosts program, why do you think it's a total ripoff? Because it's not about what's fair. They're making it like, well, anybody can get Front Page now, you just pay. But that's not good exposure. It's blunt, buckshot, wide net exposure. Not effective, not good, not targeted. That isn't helpful to anybody that gets it. It isn't. By the way, if you're new and enjoying the gameplay and the discussion, be sure to hit subscribe and feel free to chime in the chat. We do New World gameplay on a pretty regular basis here, and this morning we talked about the public test realm, and we also broke down and talked about the New World Void Gauntlet. For conversion, I understand. Right. So, like, Creature and I brainstormed about that all the time. Like, we wanted good conversion, and we were getting big conversion sometimes on big topics, but big conversion wasn't always good conversion, because it's like we are converting like Call of Duty fans. I don't want to convert with Call of Duty fans. That doesn't do anything for me. I don't appeal to them. I don't really stream their games. I'm not going to appeal to that demographic. We got big viewership on a Quake video on this channel. It's one of the most watched videos on this channel. I think it actually might be the most watched video on this channel, right? And that video is great for like monetization. Like, it's made us some money, but it's not made us good conversions, right? Yeah, Quake has 52,000 views. Now, right behind it is Elden Ring Live, the reveal, and then the Lost Ark gameplay beta when we dove in. That's excellent. I'm really excited. And then the New World gameplay open beta is next. So I love the fact that, like, if you ignore Quake, my top 3 videos are Elden Ring, Lost Ark, New World. That's excellent. That makes me feel really good. That's very encouraging, for our future. My YouTube recommendations are broken. I only follow gaming and music channels. I get some really random videos. I think sometimes the algorithm spits out a mutant. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes the algorithm spits out a mutant. It's like, you watch this and this, and there's a bunch of people that watch this, and this cat grooming video, and you're like, what? I do. I think sometimes YouTube just shoots a shot, and you're like, what the frick is this? And the best thing to do is, either say, hey, I don't want this, or just don't engage with it, and it'll eventually stop happening. Sometimes you don't watch enough content, and it doesn't know what to do. You watch such a narrow selection, it's going to spit out a mutant and be like, well, let's see if they like this. And then you don't. I think the problem is with me is that YouTube uses the term misinformation and yet pushes misinformation on a regular basis. For example, this was obviously illegitimate and was proved to be false. Who determines what misinformation is? Obviously, drinking oil for your car is bad. But if you determine misinformation based on this, that throws everything into a bad place. People don't do the research before claiming something is misinformation. They toe the party line. I would need a pattern, though, to emerge before I would be concerned at Kutapapa. Like, are they consistently just being like, oh, it's another Expedition one? Those are the best ones. You watch random videos and suddenly you're in 3 hours deep into the best woodworking joints. It's great. Like, Harry may have touched on why they do it. He may have just accidentally touched on it. They might do it because they know this video is a catalyst video. This video right here is a catalyst video. If you watch this video, there's 10 others behind it that you're very likely to watch. We've noticed a pattern in the behavior of of users that if they watch this first one, they end up watching 7 more. So it's basically like a catalyst to a rabbit hole. So a catalyst video might end up, that might be why you get these random videos in your feed sometimes, because they're like, man, this video is a catalyst right now. Let's throw it in front of a bunch of people because it's getting people on a hopper. Yeah, the more random your searches and engagements are, the harder it is for the platform to determine what in the world you're going to do. I want it to be a utility public space, but the people that claim it's discriminating against them are the same ones that want to keep it privately and private and privately owned. What are we supposed to do here? Search chests. I see one. You mind, sir? Thank y'all. I'm looking for chests. Yeah. No, there's one. The channels you get recommended are usually always good channels too. They make content about stuff I have no interest in, but the videos are good enough that I watch more. There's a science to it. I mean, it doesn't work on everybody. You know, there are people here right now that are like, yeah, I mean, it suggests the videos to me and I don't click. So the science isn't perfect. The science is not perfect. The science is efficient. It's more about efficiency. It's like, well, if we do this, you know, 75% of the people that we throw this in front of are going to click and end up watching 10 other videos. Locally, it's pretty constant. This is another example. My home country used this to help with this and got good results, but YouTube and this banned everything related and said, because one party dislike it, it's all about control. Both parties dislike it. This FDA says don't as it stands unless you get this guy. Yeah, I don't know enough about that in particular. I thought that there was mixed results on that, and that's why they weren't allowing it to be promoted. I didn't think it was conclusive. That's the biggest challenge with that category, right? We're not going to talk about the sicky, but that category of like medicine, it's in flux, and so they can't just let any old person make a video, and you know what I'm saying? That's why. I'm not saying they handled it perfectly, but I'm saying I actually would prefer caution in that department as opposed to being like, well, we don't want to suppress differing viewpoints, and then you get a bunch of junk sneaking in with it. Does that make sense? I don't know. I would rather them be overly cautious and people being like, they're suppressing and they're giving one side more preferential treatment. I don't know. It felt like it felt to me like it was acceptable because it was cautious. It wasn't like, oh, we're gonna get preferential treatment and get like a kickback or something. I don't know. We gotta kill Lost here. Yo, it's good, Moosh. This combo's nice and all, but I want to know who's going to sign. I don't want to talk about sports ball either. They're a private company. Can they now be responsible for what they publish in open defamation? Legit question. They don't want to be Twitter's in the same category of debate, right? They don't ever want to be considered a publisher because if they are, like, I could have sued Twitter then for what happened to me last year. I could be like, well, you guys allowed this. It's your platform. You essentially published all this crap. You allowed it to be published on your platform with zero fact checking and it destroyed my life. So therefore, you are to blame for my financial losses. They'd be getting sued every other week. So they don't want to be considered a publisher for that reason. Kill Jessica Stormcoat. Is that Jessica? No. Storm Court. Okay. Where is she? She up here? No. Today's the Marine Corps' birthday. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. Oh, she must be out here. They're not removing dislikes, you just won't be able to publicly see them. We've been kind of debating, you know, the merits and the motivation of it for the past, you know, little bit. Oh. They're basically doing it because it provides them with a lot of junk data, because there's tons of people that there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. There's a good portion of the viewer base of YouTube that they use it in a way that doesn't provide them with a good data point. Like going to my channel every day and disliking videos before they even get published because it's a premiere or a stream, that data point is junk. Like, it doesn't give them any information on the user's behavior. So, oh, your birthday's on the 21st? Okay. I think I must skip that day streaming just so I don't want to have to acknowledge it. Mm-hmm. Wheezy just dropping it in FU. Making me cough. Dang it. Where is this thing? Have to walk along the edge. Is this New World thing installable yet? I have a sneaking suspicion it's not happening today. Or it'll get pushed so late we won't be able to get in. Ow. Ow. Oh, these muskets are so annoying. Zubair says the issue is if they start blocking misinformation, they're coming very close to editorial control. If you have editorial control, then the rules change. Right, and then they can be considered liable for, you know, if somebody puts up like a slanderous video and it damages somebody's career, then they're responsible. It's the same way with what Twitter does. Like, I think there needs to be like legislation about, you know, obviously this is personal to me, but I don't think you should be able to use like Twitter or YouTube to like make like a public accusation of something that is especially if you label it as like criminal, right? Now, if you want to tell a story to be like, hey, I conducted business with this person and they did this and this and this and they didn't honor the contract or whatever, that's not quite the same as like making like a public accusation of like misconduct. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you don't have a choice. Like, you have to expose it and say, hey, we need an investigation at this company. These guys are doing this, 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 and this. And you go the proper route and you can't get what you want, right? Maybe you can't afford it legally, or you go through the proper route and you can't get it done. But you shouldn't just be able to jump, hop, skip over the appropriate procedures and be like, oh yeah, this person is a murderer. Like, what? Why are you going to the public with this? Why aren't you going to the authorities with this? You can't scream fire in a crowded movie theater, but you sure as can write it in a Medium article. Like the rules, seems like the rules aren't adapting with the times, right? That's generally the problem with businesses and entities that exist on the internet. You can destroy that entity, right? You can destroy that entity with bad information or slanderous information. I can't go downtown and be like, I really don't like this sandwich shop, so I'm going to detonate its profitability and do financial harm to it. The only way for me to do immediate financial harm to a brick and mortar business would be to burn it to the ground, right? Immediate financial harm. Now, they would have insurance, so to do immediate and irreversible financial harm to a brick and mortar business is virtually impossible. Because even if you burn it to the ground, they're going to get insurance money, and likely, you know, it would be traumatic, sad, irritating, and you know, violating, but they would be okay. When your business entity exists on the internet and can be destroyed, you know, in a sense, with either slander or accusation, that's in a completely different environment. Like, as a person that exists and makes my money as an internet entity, there need to be protections put in place for people like me. Because if not, you can do what happened to me, ProJared, or anybody else. You can just destroy the entity with enough people, right? A couple barrels of verbal gasoline, and you can destroy it all. And there's zero protection. There's no insurance, you know, like, oh, well, lost a 6-figure business. Let me just file an insurance claim. There's nothing that says you can't scream fire in a movie theater? Yeah, there is. Yeah, it doesn't say that specifically. It would be considered reckless endangerment of the public or something. Clear and present danger is a legal theory that restricts otherwise free speech. Yeah. It's a law. I do fire protection. Yeah, it's a law. Like, Zubair's a lawyer. Eugene works in a legal department or a legal capacity somewhere. I want to sell insurance to protect against online harassment. It wouldn't surprise me if in the next 10 years, insurance companies crop up to say, hey, do you have a YouTube channel? Or do you have a purple channel? You can buy damage insurance with us. If you fall under public damage and you lose contracts or you lose money, you know, we'll pay you a percentage of what your earnings were for a certain amount of time or something. That wouldn't shock me in the least if that kind of a thing starts to show up. Wouldn't surprise me in the least.
You have the manifest. Then you have found me out. Now you must... A sacred ceremony brought from their homeland, but forgotten in the disaster.
Sounds like a scam waiting to happen. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you'd have to obviously be very, very careful to not get scammed. Sure. Yeah, just use Aflac. Yeah, a little duck could help me out. Because you got to think, like, there's nothing protecting you from it. It's already in the works. It doesn't surprise me in the least. It doesn't surprise me in the least. After what happened to me and Pro Jared, like, those are excellent test cases to say you can suffer immediate, insane, monumental, far-reaching, you know, eternal impact financial loss, and all it takes is a couple of claims. Yeah, the fire in a crowded building is law. I don't know why people are thinking it's not. Hunt Black Wolf. Social influencers as well who are good at helping counter the effects of online fires. Oh, right. I wouldn't say that the business model reimbursing an internet business that was canceled, but I could see a business model that takes regular payments for retainer of specialized lawyers. That already exists. You can sign up for that. I mean, there's a handful of places that let you do that, don't they? Isn't that what LegalZoom does? Like, you basically can have a basically a lawyer on retainer. That's probably not... the lawyers in chat are probably groaning at the thought. I don't think that stuff is... I don't know. Whenever I would go to networking meetings... Oh, I have to skin him. Whenever I would go to networking meetings, those guys were there, and they always seemed a little shifty. Insurance agent. It was actually part of my continuing education to renew my insurance license. Really? Like, think about it. Let's say that you're making cookies and selling them on the internet, and then some big influencer makes a video and says, or some person with a lot of Twitter followers backs a story that's a lie, and the story is that you put rat poison in your cookies, and then all of a sudden your Yelp reviews tank, your orders get canceled, and then no one will order cookies from you, and it's all a lie. How do you protect somebody from that? The insurance group would handle C&Ds, takedowns, all part of the insurance policy. They wouldn't be lawyers themselves, in between contractors. You did an entire semester on First Amendment law? Not surprising. You have to sue the influencer and possibly criminally charge them. What would you pay for insurance? What's a fair premium? I don't know. If I would have had somebody on retainer who could have immediately handled my situation and spoken out and been like, we are going to face this, head on. All the people posting these things will be receiving C&Ds because of, public defamation, libel, and brigading against a business, aiming for business disruption. And it would have slowed the whole thing down. I still would have had immediate loss. But I had no playbook for it. I had nothing. There was nothing that I could do. In the most literal sense, there was nothing I could do. I think we need to go into this place. I don't know if if I want YouTube and Twitter liable. I mean, that gets dicey, because as soon as you make them liable, like you're saying, they're going to restrict a lot more. They're going to be like, listen, we can't allow people to make any videos about anything now because it's too, I don't know how an insurance program would work, but I agree there needs to be a playbook. Well, the insurance program would basically help me recoup some of the loss. It would be like, okay, you instantly lost $3,000 to $5,000 a month because of the contractual, destruction, right? And I'd be able to recoup some of that. Basically, what the insurance company would do, it's like when you take pictures of all your belongings for your insurance, so that if you have a fire, you can then go to the insurance company and say, here's all the things I had, here's everything's estimated value, right? I would basically have a profile report that would be like, here's what I'm worth, here's my contracts. They'd have it all on file. And then, I don't know why it's telling me to kill these guys. Oh, I know why. Hang on. Wait. Dang it. There we go. Vanna White took out an insurance policy on her legs. Given enough time, Batman could figure out the right premium to insure anything. That's right. If Twitter and Purple have a TOS against mobbing, why is it never enforced? Because they don't have to enforce their TOS. No one makes them. Who's going to compel them? Who's going to compel them? Both Twitter and Purple failed to enforce TOS and allowed for the destruction of my business. Nay, aided in the destruction of my business. Purple did. You know what I'm saying? If I had the funds, I believe somebody could make a very, very concrete case that they didn't just fail to prevent the mobbing and the destruction, which was a failure to enforce their own TOS, which is a nullification of their own TOS with regard to me, that then therefore discovery to prove their own involvement. But I can't afford it, and it would be years. We're talking about Amazon money. Twitter didn't do anything. Purple, on the other hand, well, Twitter failed to stop it because they don't care. They just let people brigade. Like, they don't care. People like, unfollow this person, cancel them, contact their this, contact their that. Okay, that's all call to action. That's against TOS. Those tweets should be deleted. That person should be temporarily suspended. Like, no doubt. All those people should have been temporarily suspended, and those tweets should have disappeared. Stop how? I don't know. You'd have to have something in place to be like, I'm being brigaded against, and you'd have to go click all the tweets, but I couldn't do that because I was blocked. You'd have to go to each individual tweet and report it, basically. And be like, this is a brigading tweet. This is a brigading tweet. This is call to action. Whatever. This is targeting. This is targeted. Whatever. Once it's out there, you can't stop the momentum. Oh, sure. But Eugene, it would slow it down significantly if people started seeing tweets deleting. If tweets started getting deleted and people started getting suspended, it would slow it down because people were like, whoa, Twitter's stepping in. Holy frick, I'm not getting involved, and it would have slowed it down significantly. How do we know which side is telling the truth? I didn't say they determine truth. It's about the action and the behavior. You could go into the public and be telling the truth, but if you use Twitter to brigade and call to action and try and hurt someone and their business, it doesn't matter if you're telling the truth. That's against TOS. Doesn't matter. They could be telling God's honest truth. Yeah, that guy totally went into that place of business and beat the snot out of an old woman, right? That's to be handled by the police, and the authorities, and evidence and investigative process is supposed to take over, not freaking Twitter. Me too. I wasn't even me too. I was high school gossiped. It was just high school gossip. There was no substance to any of it. It was stupid. It wasn't even about what was said. It was about the actions of the people. Cleanse the dragon shrine. I don't know. Is it in the middle where that guy is? That 60 guy? Remedies go after the people who start it. The remedy is the same as it's always been. But you and every other person who's been canceled have a huge hill to climb. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Something Twitter could have done. I don't think they could have stopped it. My opinion is they could have measures in place to slow that kind of crap down. Think about it. If before it happened to me, they were cracking down on it, suspending people, deleting tweets, and saying, listen, that is not what our platform is for, no one would have done what they did to me. They wouldn't have. Do you understand? They would have seen and known. They'd be like, oh, you can't do that, man. Twitter's cracking down. People are getting banned. People are getting suspended for brigading call to action and attempting to cancel people, and none of them would have done it. And they'd be like, well, now, how are victims supposed to speak out? It's very simple. You go to the authorities, not Twitter. I don't understand. Cleanse the Dragon Shrine. It's not letting me do it. Is it glitched or something? It's acting like it's right here. Your public figure has to prove the people who started it knew they were lying and knew it would cause harm. You have to prove actual malice. And you have to have a ton of money to do so. Oh, now it's letting me do it. Oh! Holy crap. What? Do you only have a certain amount of time to kill him? What was that? No, it's good, Jin. Alright, we gotta go this way. The changes you need are well beyond Twitter. They're fundamental court changes. Well, I mean, I will readily admit that I don't think anything's ever going to happen with my particular case. What I'm saying is if Twitter was better about managing their platform and took more responsibility for this crap when it happened, I don't think people would have ever gone after me. Robbie, we're not even particularly talking about my situation, and we almost never talk about it over here. We do a once-a-week episode on Presents. Please don't do that. Please don't do that false summary projection crap. I get more tired of that than anything. We have barely talked about it, and we were primarily talking about people's ability to post videos, video suppression, censorship. Are these platforms editors? Like, it's not just purely about me. We're talking about platforms enforcing their TOS to prevent either misinformation, bad crap, bad conduct, call to action. Like, it's all one big ball of wax. Please do not come in here and do that crap. That sets me to level 10 immediately. Can we not talk about this every day? Like, in the strongest way I can say it, frick that. That is such a false summary. We have not been doing that. This thing started with about YouTube video suppression and getting rid of dislikes and what can these platforms do? Are they editors? Are they responsible for the conduct that gets put on them? We have not been doing that talk about Lono's thing every day, but it touches on it because it touches on it. Are these platforms responsible? Should Twitter have stepped in and done something? Should Purple have stepped in and done something and been like, you guys are attacking your competition and you're not allowed to do that according to TOS? Even this morning, I briefly touched on it for maybe 3 minutes, and then we stopped talking about it. I was referencing the most recent video, and that's all I did. 3 minutes out of 3 hours. Did they step in on yesterday's tweets and attacks? I didn't even see any attacks yesterday. Are you incorporated? No. I'm an LLC. I file as an LLC. Maybe I just lurk. No, you're good. You're good, Robbie. You're good. It's just I get tired of that. It's like if we talk about it at all, I always have to hear from somebody who says, we talk about this every day. No, we don't. She was tagging YouTube nonstop to have you kicked. I mean, that's against Twitter TOS. Like that, you can't. I don't understand why she would even do that. I still don't understand why she was doing that. My latest video wasn't even about her. So to continue to brigade to try to hurt my way of living and make my living is just it just shows the kind of person that you are. My latest video doesn't even mention her. She got mentioned in the AMA. And I defended her in the AMA, so her entire position is absurd. I spoke to someone personally at YouTube and said what exactly? This guy made a video about other people, and I'm angry because someone sent me a mean tweet. I don't understand. Why is it letting us do this? I guess it's just a mechanic to, like, fight people here? I'm supposed to place the blossoming flower on the altar of the departed. Her claim is that you sent people to threaten her and her firstborn with death threats. I left a simple reply that you've been defending her against people like that and had not sent anyone. See, what she fails to realize is that she can say things on Twitter all she wants that aren't true. No one's going to take action if I'm not doing the things you're claiming. If there was some video of me telling people to do that, that's a community strike. I'd already be in trouble. I'd already be in trouble. Down the crypt. Down the crypt. Oh, down in the crypt? So, like, she can get sympathy clicks and impressions by saying things to her followers that aren't true. Nothing's... You can't just claim something happened that didn't happen and expect me to get in trouble. Like... If I made a video encouraging people to do that, I would immediately get in trouble. I got news for you. Creature wouldn't even publish the video if I did that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she only does it because they just believe her. They just believe her hook, line, and sinker. Like, they don't question it. It's like, nobody says, so let me get this straight. He's just over there breaking community guidelines and YouTube won't do anything about it. Like, no one questions it. They're just like, yep, yep, what a scumbag. It's like, you're not even mentioned in the video. So to claim that I'm sending people after you is not only absurd, it is false. It's just more public defamation and lies. That's all it is. And anybody with a brain would be like, why are you constantly lying to your audience? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's to be gained by just misleading us? It doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't make videos doing that. You can't. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big your channel is. If you made a video and said, I want everybody to go and do da-da-da-da-da to this person, you would immediately get a community guideline strike and the video would get taken down. I don't understand where we're supposed to do this. Do you feel bad that other people get adoring, loving fans and you just get a bunch of trolls? No. Do one of you guys know where I'm supposed to do this? There's nothing. We can do junk with our axe, but there's nowhere to place flowers. Oh, you fricks. Go down the hill and into the crypt. I don't see an entrance to a crypt anywhere. He loves this anyway. But down here, I mean, I don't see what you're talking about. Down here? Take a right. Ugh. Dude, I'm gonna go hit this camp in case I die, because I'm getting annoyed. It looks like a mausoleum. Okay. At what point in this story do these people transition from broken to evil and vindictive? I have done my absolute best to have sympathy and empathy for people, like I said in my most recent video, that like may be acting out of pain, they may be acting out of trauma, you know, they may think what they're doing is noble. But at this point in time, to go to your audience and say, this guy did X, when I very clearly did not, I can't look at that and think anything other than that is vindictive lying. Like, it's not you getting caught up in the moment. It's not you taking up for your friend and not really fact checking. You are literally telling a willful lie to your audience to hurt another person. That's what it is. There, I can't be like empathetic or sympathetic to be like, well, no. And if somebody said something awful to you, you know, that is terrible, but that's not a justification or an excuse for dishonesty. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone said that to her, what she claimed was, like, somebody wished something about her firstborn or whatever, like, that's truly awful and terrible, but that doesn't give you, like, a free card to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna lie about Say No to Rage. How can none of us find this mausoleum entrance? Have one of you guys found it yet? This has got to be one of the weirdest quests ever. Get the benefit of the doubt until your actions remove all doubt. There's no... I don't understand. I am not seeing a single thing that could be considered a mausoleum entrance. I've gone up to the left. I've gone up to the center. You just looked at the crypt on the other side of the wall? This is so freaking annoying. Oh, you guys found it. I have never been more annoyed with a quest in New World than I am right now. Like, this has been incredibly annoying. A bunch of super aggressive high-level enemies, and I'm looking for a freaking, like, hole in the wall. Ah, here it is. Why on earth would you just not make that a freaking waypoint on the map? Jiminy Christmas. Was it really necessary to make me find this? Abe's like, yes, it was. It was totally necessary. Ow! All right. Actually, it'd be faster just to die to go back. That'd have been much more fun if he was solo. Dude, I don't feel like hoofing it. Really, truly don't. I'm gonna get a crowd. I'm gonna get a couple guys to just take me out. The sounds. It's like pink, 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 pink. I like how they're just watching. Tell my story, please. Go. Nearest settlement is Brightwood. That's fine. I've been watching it 360p and was like, man, why does the stream look so awful? Oh, we dropped a bunch of frames a little bit ago. Well, we're streaming on Spectrum. I forgot to switch my internet. I use Spectrum to upload stuff to Dropbox for Creature and because my Spectrum's faster. You have plans to make a guild in Lost Ark? Apparently there's guild-specific missions. Oh, we will 100%. If we invest in Lost Ark, which I'm planning to, we will 100% be making like a guild and all the fun stuff. Spectrum, the stream is so unwatchable. I've actually never had any major issues with Spectrum, but because it's cable, it fluctuates, so it's not good for streaming. AT&T is significantly slower, but it's super stable, so we never drop frames.
You saw it then. You did it, didn't you? For all you've done, you deserve my thanks and more.
Seek forever, Father, my scholar. In what manner may I oblige you?
We're super close to 58. Fios is supposed to be in our neighborhood soon. AT&T has a 5-year build order to put fiber in this city, and I was told that like a year and a half ago, so I don't know if it's ever going to happen, though. Okay. I never get the stuff that I carry. I mean, here's a spear. I guess that's not true. I always get all the other weapons. Tower Shield of the Night. Dex intelligence doesn't do anything for us, just hurts us. That's all constitution, but it'll slide me into heavy. So this will slide me into heavy too, intelligence focus. This is a medium strength constitution. Strength. No dice. No dice on the loot. Is Lono duping? No, I don't even know how to dupe. I've never done that kind of stuff in these games. I don't do that. Thought healers wanted to be in heavy. I don't know. That's what everyone says, but I don't know. I don't want to be. I don't want to be super slow. With respect to like dodging and stuff. Heavy gear is actually the best at 60. Oh, just playing? Okay. I got CenturyLink fiber since in a new building. Nitpick that the builder thought I wanted to run teleport in the house instead of Cat 5. Living in 1980. In Outpost Rush, I've been running as a healer tank with Hatchet, and it ticks people off. Oh, I bet. I bet, dude. Return to Hanbao. I guess we could go and do this. There's nothing else in this area to do with the exception of the stuff that's in the shipyard. We'll have to follow the road to hook in. I like PvP as a light heal, PvE as a light healer, but in PvP I'm seeing why heavy is better. Yeah, the problem with being heavy in PvE is it's, I don't know, it just makes basic traversal and dodging, like, I don't know, really annoying. Like when you're trying to get away from alligators and stuff. I don't know. Oh, man, we dropped a bunch of frames again. Dadgummit, Spectrum. How long have we been streaming? 2? Okay. I gotta tell you, this is like the prettiest area, but the enemies make this place a huge, giant bummer. They really do. Like, I 100% get it. You can't have these enemies be farmable, but they're not worth the XP, so you just run past them, and then they're just such pesky nuisance. Like the boars and the muskets, they make this area just such a frickin' bummer. No, I've not maxed cooking. I got pretty close. I'm having the complete opposite effect. I was maining medium to level 53, then I bought all heavy and can easily fight 58 to 59 enemies at 55. I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to be hard, I just don't like it. It's more of a, to me, it's more of a preference thing. You know? Go over the weapon swap glitch? Yeah. They addressed that in a recent thing. Combat fluidity is something they're focused on. Not a fan of feeling clunky? Yeah. If they address some of the combat fluidity stuff, I may not care about wearing a bunch of heavy stuff. You know what I mean? And plus, a lot of the heavy armor looks cool. I've been super jealous. Like, usually when I get a piece of armor and I think it looks dope, it's a heavy piece of armor. Oh, he dodged. Peacock sounds too accurate to the real thing. Oh, they did. The sound design in this game is one of its best parts. Ready to try the Void Gauntlets this afternoon. Can't wait. If you get in, is it installable yet? Has anybody seen it in the store? I'm assuming that I'm going to get told when it's available. People are like, Lono, it's available. I think that's a safe assumption. Apparently it's at 3 p.m. East, but that's when the servers are supposed to go live. They said the opposite. You'll be able to install it as soon as today ends, and then tomorrow at such and such a time, the servers will go live. Oh, you switched to a busy server? Do you know if you decide to do it again in the future, do you know you can go to a website to see the server's health and pattern? That might help you next time if you get to do it again. Hey! A life staff. And... What's that about? Former Halo Infinite, former senior multiplayer designer of Halo Infinite has joined Respawn to work on a Star Wars game. Cool. No! We're going back. We're killing him. I'm on my way to you guys now? Okay. Where is he? Hey. I can shoot two. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Rudy Toot. Oh boy. This is worth playing. I mean, should I buy it? It'll be hard to play solo. There's plenty you can do in this game solo and have a good time. But there is a lot that you're going to miss out on if you don't like grouping up with people. But you definitely don't have to. Destroy Legarath. Alright, hang on a minute. Okay, Legarath is like in the center of this place. Wait, was that him? Did we run past the guy, Legorath or whatever? It's acting like he's over here. I have a feeling he's up top. You can't do everything solo? No, not everything. You can do a good portion of this game solo, though. Zubair. Crafting will require other people. Endgame crafting. Not crafting. Endgame crafting. Okay, let's start running past people, I guess. They're just removing the dislike public view count. You won't be able to see the count. Dude, go! What the frick? What's going on? He's got to be all the way at the top. Right? It says to the mountain we will go. So he's got to be all the way up here. Hey, Tico. Do. And because of that, this is at the very bottom. No, there he is. Bro, I can't even move in that room. Oh, you got him. Dude, they were doing those sword things and like I couldn't get away. Like it was just like it was like just pushing me into the wall. All right, I have an idea. Well, I just left Apex alone. There wasn't anything I could do. I couldn't even see. He's higher ranked than me. He's been doing just fine. You showed up too late? Wait, did you not get credit? Do you need to do it again, Salty? I think he needs to run it again. Okay. We can just wait in the room. Dude, this is ridiculous, this spawn rate. My wife is somewhere and there's geese, and she took a picture and sent it to me. Ow! Okay. Mic check, mic working? What? What do you mean? Did she punch one? Oh, it just got really quiet all of a sudden? Yeah, I was reading something. The geese were asking for it? Yeah. It doesn't look like we're going to get to install it early, so we'll obviously try. We can push the premiere. Okay, that was a pretty good amount. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we don't need the damage absorption against beasts. I'm not worried about that. Ha! Hello, did you hear they're looking for you? What you talking about? The guys I was playing with? Oh, the geese are looking for me? To my daughter in the bath. Did you wash your hair? Yep. On entering the bathroom, she's pouring shampoo on her teddy bear, which isn't even in the bath. There you go. You'll be seeing a lot more geese real soon. The temp dropped 20 degrees here today. Yeah. The squirrels, they think you're nuts. Okay, that's not bad. We're awfully close to 58. We could probably town board up to 58. Town board's like up, isn't it? I don't think we're going to do any more group activities, boys. I got nothing left in this area except for shipyard stuff. Like the Steam Deck got pushed back to February. Sorry, it was bound. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of good items are bind on pickup. It's kind of a bummer. Oh, a shirt for skinning luck. Yeah. Probably bind on pickup, or maybe you put it on. I don't know. Let's see. Wait, the town board is over there. Okay. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm never gonna wear and use stuff like that. I'm just not going to. Okay, Nightcrawler bait. 90 linen. $20 rugged leather. I keep hitting the R button. Powerful regeneration potion. Vegetable stockpile and fruit supplies. The kitchen's right over here. Strawberry, cranberry, blueberry, onion, carrot, corn, garlic. Strawberry, cranberry, blueberry. All right, no worries, Salty. We're winding down anyway. All right, I'm not even gonna try. The rest of these are a bust. There's not gonna be a lot of food supplies up here. We'll just town board. We'll just town board until it's time for the premiere. Although, when we wind down like this, it's always rough because like we've been losing folks, you know, and we want as many folks to go to the premiere as possible. But then it's like we don't want the premiere to hit early, you know. Gotta have the premieres hit at the same time every day. Hey, somebody ordered some coffee. Thank you so much. 3 bags of Frickmas to Skip Toasty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good old Skip. He's toasty. All right, let's start with 50 oil. Oil? Oil. And then 140 on the aged wood. Strong mana potion. And then these iron armor sets. There was cooking too, so let's do that first. You're at home with a sick kid? Ah. Can they, every time my kids are sick, I'm like, can they just invent technology? Strawberry milk sugar. Strawberry milk sugar. Invent technology to put it into me. You know what I mean? Sickness transfusion. I hate it. What was it? Strawberry. Strawberry something sugar. Already forgot. Milk. Pay to win? Oh yeah, baby. Strawberry milk sugar. I think it was just 8, but that's okay. Testing program? What are they testing? Oh. PTR up yet? It's not supposed to be up for another 30 minutes, but it was supposed to be downloadable before that, so... Wait, where did I... Like a Steam Deck, only better? Where's the armor crafting? This way. Stone cutting. Oh, that's right. It's up here. Iron ingot, coarse leather, linen. Iron ingot, coarse leather, linen. Ingot, coarse leather, linen. Iron ingot, coarse leather, linen. Am I the only one that does this? Iron ingot. Coarse leather. Oops. Is it 20 of each? I can't remember now. Now I don't think I have enough iron ingot. Linen. Now my kids have gone the whole duration of the sickie without getting a stomach bug because they're not they're around kids in such, you know, smaller amounts. Oh, we got to craft 2. Oh, so it is a good thing I got extra. Not a bad haul, man. We hit 58. Not a bad haul. Oh, it's downloading for you? Okay. Because I do it all the time, I have to do it. I have to go in and in. Excuse me. Like, this is how I end my play sessions. Alright, let me see if I can get it downloaded. Let's get some music on. It's going to be possible to try PTR during peak times. All right, I'm trying to reopen Steam. I guess I clicked too soon. There we go. Ah, there it is. New World Public Testing Realm is installable now. Wait, it didn't even have to download anything. So we're going to be able to try to get in like right at 3, I suppose, right? So when I click play, it just takes me there. All right, hang on a minute. It seems like it's going to need some kind of an update. I'm going to reboot Steam again and see if it gets queued for an update. No, Splitgate and Webbed are queued for an update. I don't know. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to try to get into this, which means I probably should set up a stream. And then we should push... I'm going to push the premiere on Presents. I'm going to push the premiere on Presents back by an hour. Because if we get in, we'll just play for 1 hour. And then the video will probably do very well, even as a VOD. Because people are going to be looking for the coverage. So I'm going to bump the premiere to 4. And then I need to make like a thumbnail. You know, we should definitely try to get in. If we get in, I mean, that'd be a really strong stream. I'm imagining people are going to be looking for it. So we need to open up Photoshop. And I gotta make a thumbnail for this, sorry. Black. Yeah, you won't be able to boot it up unless there's active servers. Download and waiting, yeah. So I'm probably just gonna set it up and take us over to it, just because even if we're waiting to get in, folks will probably be interested. We'll do this. We'll do oop. All right, let me set up the redirect so I bring y'all with me. Redirect, go there, go there. Okay. Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. We are going to be attempting to get into the New World public test realm. It is installed, and I am going to try it here in about 4 minutes. And so we are very excited to try out the New World Void Gauntlet, as well as the new areas, the new enemies, and everything else. And we are going to be doing a live redirect, so I will be bringing those people over now. There we go. I'm gonna